Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we would like to take just a few moments to recognize some very special members of the Hope College Flying Dutchman men's lacrosse team, our seniors. Let's recognize these very special student athletes. First, Cam Dinas. Cam is a senior from Grand Rapids, Michigan. He is a letter winner and has won an MIAA championship. Cam is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Education with concentrations in history and psychology in the secondary elementary system. He will be doing his student teaching at Caledonia High School. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Mr. Cam Dinas. Next up, Alex Goodall. Alex is a senior from Clarkston, Michigan. He is a varsity blanket winner and has served on the leadership team. He has won multiple MIAA championships and played in the NCAA tournament. Alex is graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering and has accepted a position as a construction engineer in Detroit, Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Alex Goodall. Next, Carter Hitchcock. Carter is a senior from Carmel, Illinois, and is a letter winner, a member of an MIAA championship team, and he has served as a captain. Carter is graduating with the Bachelor of Arts in Business, and he has accepted a job with Dialtas, which is a national security advisory firm. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Carter Hitchcock. Next, Jake Mybecker. Jake is a senior from Chicago, Illinois. He is a varsity blanket winner and was a 4-year member of this team. He has won multiple MIAA championships, played in the NCAA tournament, and he has been honored as an MIAA Academic Honor Roll student multiple times, and he has served as a captain. Jake is graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing. Jake will work in the near future as a nurse in an emergency room department down the road. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jake Mybecker. Next, Tucker Martinez. Tucker is a senior from Zeeland, Michigan. He is a varsity blanket winner and has served as a captain. He has won multiple MIAA championships, played in 2 NCAA tournaments, reaching the Sweet 16 in 2021. Tucker is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Business and a minor in accounting and will be looking for a position locally. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tucker Martinez. Next, Johnny Shea. Johnny is a senior from Commerce Township. He is a varsity blanket winner and has served on the leadership team. He, too, has won multiple MIAA championships and played in the NCAA tournament. Johnny is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Business with a minor in Communication. Johnny has accepted a position at One Magnified Digital Marketing in a creative project management role. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Johnny Shea. Next, Colin Stecco. Colin is a senior from East Grand Rapids and is also a letter winner. He is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Business, and he will decide about graduate school or a career upon graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Colin Stecco. And finally, Max Zimmerman. Max is a senior from Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. He is a varsity blanket winner and has served on the leadership team. He, too, has won multiple MIAA championships and played in the NCAA tournament. Max is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Business with a minor in leadership. He has accepted a sales position at Crown Motors here in Holland, Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Max Zimmerman. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your 2023 Hope College Men's Lacrosse seniors. Cam Dinas, Alex Goodall, Carter Hitchcock, Jake Mybecker, Tucker Martinez, Johnny Shea, Colin Stecco, and Max Zimmerman. A round of applause for these exceptional student athletes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Van Andel Soccer Stadium here in the campus of Hope College for today's MIAA contest between the Knights of Calvin University and your Hope College Flying Dutchman. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for the Knights of Calvin University, number 1, Thomas Smith. Number 4, Cole McKinney. Number 13, Micah Vandenberg. Number 17, Chase Sparling. Number 18, Robert Miner. Number 20, Christian Kohler. Number 21, Corrigan Schomburg. Number 22, Josh Gage. Number 23, Ethan Bolins. And number 42, Josh Newhouse. Head coach for Calvin University is Dave Hoger. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's the starting lineup for your Hope College Flying Dutchman. A sophomore from Northville, number 7, Luke Wieringo. A sophomore from Grand Rapids, number 11, Sam Bowen. A senior from Commerce Township, number 12, Johnny Shea. A senior from Grand Rapids, number 18, Cam Dinas. A senior from Zeeland, number 20, Tucker Martinez. A freshman from Ada, number 22, John Foster. A senior from Chicago, Illinois, number 24, Jake Mybecker. A senior from Bloomfield Hills, number 40, Max Zimmerman. A junior from Plymouth, number 43, Michael Mann. And a senior from East Grand Rapids, number 44, Colin Stecco. Head coach for the Flying Dutchman is Michael Schoenals. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise. Gentlemen, if you would, please remove your caps. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Here, officials for tonight's contest, Brian Effinger, Christian Potratz, and Luke Gramesman.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night Lacrosse from Hope College in Holland, Michigan, on the banks of Lake Michigan. Hope hosts a rivalry game tonight against Kelvin University. Kelvin comes in 7-9 overall, 2-3 in the conference, fighting for positioning in the conference tournament, which gets underway next week. Face-off. Number 40, Max Zimmerman, the senior, gets the face-off win early against number 9, Nate Hansen. Hansen comes in just under 50% on the season at the X. Zimmerman just under 50%. So the senior from Detroit area, number 40, Max Zimmerman, the Country Day product, gets the face-off win. And Hope comes out with number 19, Blaine Hind, 16, David Brace, and the senior number 15, Alex Goodall, at the midfield. There's an early feed and an early shot. Colin Stecco, number 44, feeds the senior, number 15, Alex Goodall. And Goody, the senior from Clarkston, Michigan, puts the Dutch on the board early. 38 seconds into the game, and Hope goes up 1-0. Hope comes into the game averaging just over 15 goals a game. Kelvin scoring just over 11. Face-off violations to call against Zimmerman, so Nate Hansen gets the face-off win, the freshman from Naperville North High School in Naperville, Illinois. Midfield, number 20, Christian Kohler. And number 1, Thomas Smith. Smith comes in, 32 goals, 8 assists, prolific scorer this season for the sophomore from Grosse Pointe South. And a nice job causing the turnover by Marco Mulleroni on Smith. Mulleroni looks to carry for the clear and does. Hope starts at attack with Colin Stecco, the senior from East Grand Rapids High School, first year playing collegiate lacrosse, a high school lacrosse player who's played 4 years of hockey at Hope and won a couple of national championships. So first year playing lacrosse, starting at attack along with number 43, Michael Mann. Mann coming off an 8-goal performance on Wednesday night at Elma. And the third attackman, number 11, Sam Bowen. So here's the first line attack. Blaine Hind along with David Brace and number 15, Alex Goodall. Brace working on the right alley. Shot and saved by Schaumburg on a nice save and a recovery off the post. So a fresh 60 for the Dutch as Alex Goodall rips high over the crossbar. 54 on the possession, backed up by Michael Mann. John Gage defending Mann, 6'1" sophomore from Detroit Catholic Central. No doubt played against each other in high school, with Michael Mann playing at UD Jesuit. Momentary timeout as the refs run the shot clock down to the correct reset. And at 54, Michael Mann works against Gage. Mann looks to avoid the double team. Pass up top to David Brace, and a nice job deflecting the shot by Ethan Bolins, the junior from Grays Lake Central in Round Lake, Illinois, and not backed up. So a nice job defensively as Bolin stepped out and interrupted that shot on David Brace. And Kelvin clears successfully, but turned over by number 14, Will Jewell. And here's Michael Mann, and a nice stop by Schaumburg, as Michael Mann was point blank. Tried to go high to low on Schaumburg, and nice job defensively, and then Michael Mann stepped in the crease. So nice defensive stop by the goalie, and the turnover charged against Michael Mann as he stepped into the crease. Vandenberg on the near side, de-sticked by Stecco, the ball on the ground, and that's going to be a loose ball push going against Vandenberg. So a nice job on the ride by the Dutch. Stecco turning Vandenberg over. Micah Vandenberg, the big 6'3" Lowell, Michigan product who played at Grand Rapids Christian. Freddie Koplow in at midfield along with number 13, McCreary. Here's Koplow up top. Hope goes into a 1-3-2 formation, and Koplo gets the shot off, backed up by Stecco. He looks to feed top side and saved just before the over and back. So Hope retains possession with 34 on the possession. Andrew Lanham in as the third midfielder, and that's going to go down as a turnover against Stecco as he couldn't handle the pass from Nick McCreary. Hope in a traditional 9-man ride. Kelvin comes in at 76% on the clear percentage for the year. Traditionally, Hope comes out in a 9-man ride. Does have a 10-man ride in its arsenal that it uses at times, but a traditional zone ride. Here's Smith. So he looks to get inside position, being defended by the short stick Maybacher. And an inside dump by number 1, Thomas Smith. And Robert Miner, the senior from Littleton, Colorado, gets the backhanded goal low as he beats John Shea with the backhand. Nice job by Miner. Comes in with 17 goals, 10 assists on the season, and gets goal number 1 for the Knights. Hansen now facing off against number 3, Caden Brainerd, the sophomore Fogo from Muskegon Reese Puffer. Gets the clamp and wins it forward, and a nice ground ball pickup by John Gage for the Knights. So the Knights come away with the win as Gage gets the ground ball. Schaumburg clears successfully to Nate Hansen, the freshman from Naperville, Illinois. So with just over 9 minutes to go in the first quarter, Kelvin has tied things up at 1. Hope's had a couple of opportunities to score a few more goals, but a nice job defensively by Schaumburg early on has kept Kelvin in this game. Shot wide. It's Christian Kohler, the sophomore from Iona, New York. 30 on the possession. Martinez working against Sparling, and Sparling misses wide right. 25 on the possession. Josh Newhouse looks to feed inside as Mulroney works defensively, and turnover by Newhouse. Ground ball pickup by John Shea as Mulroney carries across midfield. So 8:20 to go, 1-1 ball game. Hope against Kelvin. Kelvin comes in 7-9 overall, 2-3 in conference. Here's Stecco, looks inside for Michael Mann and couldn't handle it. So turnover on Stecco as he tried to force that pass inside and handcuffed Mann a little bit. Here's Jacob Bledsoe, and that's going to be flag down call against the Dutch. So Dutch are going to get flagged for a 1-minute push with possession. It's going to go against the senior Jake Maybacher. So you got the hands on the back of Jacob Bledsoe, the sophomore attack from Mission Viejo, California. Kelvin's done a nice job on their man-up unit for the season, averaging 48% on the season. Defensively, Hope's man-down unit has been very effective. And there's a shot and a score. The assist to Chase Sparling, senior from Novi, and Robert Miner gets goal number 2, and Kelvin takes an early 2-1 lead. Hansen against Brainerd. Brainerd gets the clamp in the win and clears forward to Stecco. Check that Owen Mueller. So Hope finds itself down early, scored the first goal of the game 38 seconds into the game, and had a couple of opportunities after that, point blank on the goal, but Schaumburg stuffed the Hope player, and Kelvin has scored 2 in a row as we're halfway through the first quarter, and Kelvin leads 2-1. Stecco rotates out of pressure, clears it back to Blaine Hind. Hind, Brace, and Goodall, the offensive midfielders for the Dutch. Goodall getting double teamed with 15 on the possession, and here's a shot and a skip by Alex Goodall as that skips just off the stick of Schaumburg, so a save for Schaumburg, but a fresh 60 for Hope. Sam Bowen working against Vandenberg, and a nice job by Vandenberg. He gets help from Ethan Bolins, and they doubled up Sam Bowen. Shot, David Brace, high and left of the goal with 29 on the possession. As Michael Mann resets, working against Vandenberg. Michael looking inside, finds Stecco, and a nice save by Schaumburg as he stuffed Stecco on the doorstep. So Hope has had its opportunities early, but a nice job by Schaumburg in goal, and Hope's not finishing its opportunities, and Kelvin has the early 2-1 lead. Ethan Curtis in at midfield, along with Christian Kohler and Thomas Smith. As Kohler looks inside, nice shot opportunity goes wide as Josh Moyer, the sophomore from Pennsylvania, got the shot off. 46 on the possession. Sparling working against Tucker Martinez, and nice job getting inside on Martinez, and then a nice save by John Shea as Sparling had an opportunity there. So let's see if Hope can settle on the offense and start finishing its shots. It's had a number of opportunities. Here's Michael Mann with a shot and a score. Michael Mann evens it up with the assist from number 44, Colin Stecco. Stecco with assist number 2 on the night, and Michael Mann finds the net for the first time tonight. As we mentioned earlier, Wednesday night against Elma, Michael Mann tied a Hope College single game record with 8 goals on 10 shots. So with 4:45 to go, we're back knotted at 2. As Hansen gets the face-off win against Brainerd. Crossfield pass, a nice pickup by Kohler, and we've got an interference call by Brian Effinger, so turnover against the Knights, and here comes Will Jewell, clears forward to Sam Bowen. There's an early shot opportunity for the D-Midi, Owen Mueller. Number 45, Owen Mueller buries it in the back of the net. The sophomore from Traverse City St. Francis, and he gets The assist from number 44, Colin Stecco. So an early opportunity for Hope early in the possession, and that's something that Coach Shane Hells emphasizes, is that in transition offense, when the defense isn't quite set, to hunt for those early opportunities. And if it's there, push it, get a good shot, and if it's not, settle in for settled offense. And so right there, Colin Stecco saw an opportunity for an early offensive possession, and short stick D Mitty buried it, and Hope goes back on top, 3-2. Shot by the LSM, number 7, Luke Wieringo, saved by Schaumburg, excuse me. And Kelvin clears successfully as Robert Miner, with both of the goals for Kelvin, settles in at the midfield along with number 11, Ethan Curtis, and number 1, Thomas Smith. Here's Smith working against Wieringo. Wieringo looking for the trail check, and a nice job protecting his stick by Smith. Curtis working against Maybacher, and it gets a shot off, and a nice save by Johnny Shea. Cleared by Martinez. Tucker looking for an opportunity. Across the field pass, and a shot high from Michael Mann. So Stecco looking early in the possessions for some opportunities. And a good shot there by Mann. Sails high of the crossbar, and here's Stecco inside working against Vandenberg. Shot wide, backed up by 16, David Brace. Brace comes in as the leading goal scorer for the Dutch with 27 goals. Excuse me, leading midfield goal scorer for the Dutch with 27 goals. And there's a pass, assist, and a score. David Brace to number 11, Sam Bowen. We talked about David Brace's goal-scoring skills, and there he dodged with his eyes up and found the attack, number 11, Sam Bowen. Goal number 29 on the season for Sam Bowen. .227 to go. Hansen for the Knights working against Brainerd. Won by Brainerd, and ground ball pickup by Brainerd, and then Brainerd turned the ball over as he was trying to transition. Timeout Kelvin, so we'll step away with 2:06 to go in the first quarter. Hope 4, Kelvin 2.
My name is Megan Bigelow, and during my time there, I was on the Hope women's soccer team. I decided to choose Hope because of the opportunity to be involved in multiple things. I didn't want to go somewhere where I was just a number in the field. I was able to double major, experience both a business academic load as well as economics. I loved the opportunity to really get to know my professors. Hope exceeded my expectations.
I'm Nate Bauman. As an invested community partner, we're proud to help share Hope's stories of transformational impact.
back to live action. Here's Christian Kohler, the sophomore from New York, along with Minor. Kelvin in a 2-2-2 offensive formation. As Will Jewell works on Minor. Oh, and Minor gets it inside to number 7, Jacob Bledsoe. And for the second time tonight, the backhanded shot from inside, point blank, finds the back of the net.
For the Knights, with the assist, number 20, Christian Kohler.
Bledsoe comes into this game 3 goals and 5 assists. Gets goal number 4 on the season, and Kelvin hanging around early at 4-3 with 1:45 to go. As Kelvin gets the face-off win and then a turnover. Picked up by Wieringo, and he clears forward to Max Zimmerman. And sloppy play as Michael Mann steps out of bounds. Get forced out of bounds by Vandenberg, and so a nice job defensively by Kelvin. So a full 70 on the possession for Kelvin as Thomas Smith checks in, along with Nick Griffith at midfield and Ethan Curtis. Smith working up top against Luke Wieringo. Shot saved by John Shea and a ground ball pickup. Shea outlets quickly to Jake Maybacher. And Hope clears with 45 in the quarter. So we'll see if Coach Shane Hells wants to hold for the final shot to see if Hope can increase the lead. And that ball is dropped by Freddie Koplow as Michael Mann found him, and as he tried to set his hands, he dropped the ball. Ground ball pickup from Brandon Eigenberg. Nine seconds to go as Minor gives way to Thomas Smith. Here's Smith. Gives away to Ethan Curtis. And a turnover to end the quarter. So that's the end of one. Your score, Hope 4, Kelvin 3.
There is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is Hope.
It's no secret. The best way to learn about Hope College is to spend time on our campus. The Hope admissions team invites you to a personalized visit experience you won't forget. Located in downtown Holland, Michigan, our historic campus is close to shopping and dining and just 10 minutes from Lake Michigan. We invite you to check out our campus tour options or sign up for an online tour with the Hope admissions office. There's never been a better time to see Hope College. Visit us at hope.edu/admissions.
All the huge rivalries, and then here's this one right in West Michigan, right in our backyard.
It's Hope College, Calvin University in this great rivalry matchup.
It's Hope and it's Calvin. If you're going to win the league, you have to go through Hope and Calvin.
You kind of feel it kind of building up, all that excitement, all the energy that you're getting ready to bring.
We don't hate Calvin, we just don't want them to win.
For a couple nights out of the year, we are the big time. Everybody in the nation is watching.
We are back for quarter two. Hope leading 4-3. even match at the face-off in the first quarter as each team went 4 for 8. In a face-off technical violation after the win by Brainerd. So each team 4 for 8 in the first quarter at the X. Shots by team. Kelvin had 11 shots, Hope 15. Both teams had 12 ground balls in the first quarter. Here's Smith working against Luke Wieringo, and nice job with a caused turnover by Luke Wieringo. And Tucker Martinez with a ground ball. Unsettled situation. Michael Mann looks to finish inside. Shot goes high, backed up by Colin Stecco. So a nice job by Luke Wieringo to cause the turnover on Smith. Wieringo's the sophomore, transfer from University of Vermont, where he played his freshman season. Sam Bowen looks to get inside position. And a nice job on the double team. John Gage came in and turned Sam Bowen over. So a nice job on the double team defensively by Kelvin. And Kelvin clears successfully. 6 for 7 on the clears in the first quarter for Kelvin. I think Coach Schelt would like to see Hope be a little more efficient in its ride package instead of letting Kelvin be up at a 6 for 7 percentage. Chase Sparling with a shot. Saved by John Shea and lost his stick, so that's going to go Hope's possession. Will Jewell carries successfully across midfield for the Dutch. Mann, Stecco, and Bowen continues the 3 attack. Here's Stecco, the lefty, working inside. Nice look to Alex Goodall and a great save by Schomburg. An outstanding look from Stecco to Alex Goodall, point blank, and an even better save by Schomburg. So Schomburg definitely keeping the Knights in this game with some point blank saves early on, and we got a flag down that's going to go against Hope. Flag down, and I think we're going to get a slash call against one of the defenders from Hope. That shot from Minor goes wide, so slash call is going to go against the freshman, number 22, John Foster, freshman from Forest Hills Central. And check that the slashing call is going to go against the short stick defensive midfielder, 17, Marco Molaroni. So Kelvin scored man up, and it's first man up opportunity of the game. As mentioned, they have been very efficient as a unit in the high 40s percentage on their man up unit. Here's Smith, and he buries it. 2 for 2 on the game. Chase Sparling with the assist, and Thomas Smith gets goal number 1, and Kelvin ties the game at 4. 2 man up opportunities for the Knights and 2 goals. And the man up efficiency along with the play of the goalie, Corrigan Schomburg, has kept Kelvin in this game 4-4 with 11:58 to go in the second quarter. Brainerd gets the clamp. Ball is on the carpet and picked up by Luke Wieringo. So here's Wieringo, 17, over to Mann. Shot Stecco, saved by Schomburg. So Schomburg continues to impress tonight. stopping shot after shot point blank from the Hope attack. This is a shot by Cole McKinney, was deflected as he released it, and nice pickup by Shea as Hope gets the ground ball and then turned over as the clear sails over Cam Dynas's head. So Hope has been a little sloppy with the ball, turning it over early in the game. 2 penalties committed, and both times Kelvin has made him pay, converting on both man-up opportunities. Kelvin has not committed a penalty yet tonight, and Schaumburg has been impressive in goal, or we could easily have had a 4 to 5 goal margin for Hope at this point in the game. Newhouse working against Caleb Foster. Check that, John Foster, and a nice job on the cause turnover. John Foster turning over Newhouse, and Hope clears successfully. 4-4 ball game. Hope has outshot the Knights, but Schaumburg has kept him in the game with outstanding goalie play. Blaine Hind checks in at midfield along with David Brace and Alex Goodall. Brace resets to Hind. Hind left alley dodge, gets his hands free, shoots just high over the cage with 30 on the possession. Sam Bowen resets. There's the shifty attack from Forest Hills Eastern, and he gets inside, hands free, and buries it. Number 11 unassisted at the 9:36 mark, and puts Hope back on top 5-4. Goal number 2 on the night for Sam Bowen on 2 shots. Face-off win by Brainerd. Brainerd inside, and Brainerd buries it. Face-off win, ground ball, and the unassisted goal from the sophomore number 3, Caden Brainerd, and back-to-back goals by the Dutch, and they extend their lead to 2. Brainerd can score. He had 3 goals in a game earlier this season from the face-off spot. Not afraid to take it right down the middle of the field, and he did right there. The win by Hansen on Brainerd. So Hope getting a little momentum back, up by 2 with 9:15 to go in the second quarter. Thomas Smith at the midfield along with number 17, Chase Sparling. Sparling comes in as the leading scorer for the Knights. 30 goals and 24 assists for Sparling. Number 1, Smith, who's alley dodging, is the number 2 goal scorer. And then there's a shot and 2 saves by John Shea. Smith got the shot off and then picked up the ground ball on the deflection, and then shot again, saved by Shea. So McKinney, crossfield pass to Kohler. Goes wide, 70 on the possession as Thomas Smith resets to McKinney. Greg Gould up top in the ball game, and it's a turnover. And John Foster can't quite handle it and skips it out of bounds. Cole McKenney at midfield, along with Christian Kohler, the sophomore. Kohler works up top against Owen Mueller. Newhouse gives way to Smith, inverting and working against the LSM, and Smith gets the goal. Number 1, Thomas Smith, the sophomore, working against the sophomore long stick midfielder, Luke Wieringo, and Smith got his hands free and finished the shot off for the 6'4" sophomore from Grosse Pointe South High School. Nice individual offensive play by Smith. Smith comes into the game with 32 goals, 8 assists on the season. Win by Hansen. So Kelvin's hanging around right when Hope gets a little possession and looks like maybe they're going to blow things open a little bit. Kelvin comes back and scores and narrows the gap. Sparling resets up top along with Jacob Bledsoe. Bledsoe scored a goal early. Here's Sparling. Alley dodging down the left alley, and he looks inside, and a nice save point blank by John Shea on Newhouse. A great look by Sparling as he found Newhouse on the backside on crease, and Newhouse couldn't finish it. Michael Mann being guarded by John Cage. Goodall, Brace, and Hind in at midfield. And there's the finish by number 44, Colin Stecco, on the feed from number 11, Sam Bowen. Nice backside look by Bowen as he finds the lefty Stecco on the backside doorstep, and Hope extends its lead to 2-7-5 with 6:21 to go. Nice job by Bowen working from X as he dodged with his lid up and found Stecco open on the backside as the defense turned its head. And a face-off win for the Knights. So just over 6 to go in the second quarter. Hope leads by 2. Hope has had a 2-goal lead 3 times now in the game, and just when they look to maybe expand the margin, Kelvin buries it and closes the gap, and right there they do just that. Number 42, Josh Newhouse, with a goal on the feed from Christian Kohler. So right when Hope looks like it's going to expand the lead, Kelvin closes the gap. And with 5:51 to go, Hope's going to take a timeout. We'll step away. Hope 7, Kelvin 6.
Yeah, my name is Travis Williams. I'm the CEO of the ODC Network. I graduated from Hope in 1998. I studied biology, and then I also played football. In order to be successful, people really need more than just the academic experience, but they need people to come alongside them and help them, coach them, mentor them. I find that Hope College has just been one of the best examples of being able to do that anywhere.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to help share Hope stories of transformational impact.
The River Place in downtown Holland redefines active senior living. A no-step floor plan is designed around your needs, so you can leave the worries of home ownership behind and enjoy a vibrant lifestyle right outside your door. Make the River Place your home. Visit resthaven.org/riverplace to reserve yours today.
We are back to live action as Hansen faces off against Caden Brainerd, and Hansen wins the face-off. Nice job at the X early on from the freshman. And a great job defensively as Caden Brainerd stayed with that, rode Hansen out of bounds. Here's Brainerd. Gets the low-to-low shot and saved by Schaumburg. So Caden Brainerd looking for goal number 2 on the night. Saved by Schaumburg. So let's see if Hope can get a stop coming out of that timeout. See if Coach Shane Hels has settled him down a little bit. Talked about some scoring opportunities offensively. And there's going to be a penalty call again. That is just a tough call as Newhouse dropped the ball and was trying to pick the ball up out of bounds. And we're going to call Jake Maybacher for a push from behind with possession. So I don't really understand that call, but he's going to call push. Should be a 30-second push from behind call against Jake Maybacher. Kelvin's been efficient so far, 2 for 2 on man up. Hope has not had a man up opportunity yet today, and there they go, 3 for 3 on man up as Christian Kohler finds the back of the net. Assist to Josh Newhouse. So tough call against Maybacher, and Kelvin makes him pay on the highly questionable penalty call, and Kelvin ties it back up at 7. So story of the game, Hope goes up 2, and each time they go up by 2, Kelvin comes right back, aided by a penalty, and ties the game at 7. Coach Shane Hels wants to take this opportunity to talk to Brian Effinger, the lead ref, discuss with him that questionable call on the sidelines that Coach Shane Hels is still unhappy about. That penalty doesn't seem to exist in the penalty book, yet that was the call and led to a goal for the Knights. Kelvin doing a nice job at the X as they get another face-off win, and they clear successfully. (7-7) with just over 4 to go in the second quarter. Ethan Curtis, along with Thomas Smith and Robert Miner, the 3 offensive midfielders for the Knights. Here's Miner working against Mueller. Nice job by Mueller as he turned Miner over. And Kelvin steps out of bounds, so John Foster will clear. And a nice job by Hope to clear with 3:30 to go, 60 on the possession. 7-7 ball game. David Brace been relatively quiet tonight, along with Alex Goodall and Blaine Hind at the midfield. Brace working against the long stick midfielder, and David Brace splits the defender and gets the high-to-high shot just inside the left pipe. So a nice split dodge by the sophomore, number 16, David Brace, and he puts Hope back on top by 1, 8-7 at the 3-minute mark of the second quarter.
Scoring goal number 8, number 16,
So Brace finds the back of the net for the first time tonight, had an assist in the first quarter, and Hope goes up 1 as Hansen wins the faceoff, working against Max Zimmerman. Coach Hoger's team is doing a nice job tonight staying in this game. Dave Hoger's in his 7th season. Was a college goalie at Eastern College in Pennsylvania. And he's done a nice job transforming this Knights program since he took them over. He's had 2 winning seasons in the last 3 years. And he's picking up a lot of talented players from around the country to come in and play for him in Grand Rapids. Shot by 18 Minor goes high, 28 on the possession, as Newhouse works against the freshman, John Foster. Nice job defensively by Foster as he pushes Newhouse out of the back of the crease. There's Jacob Bledsoe working up top against Maybacher. Sparling, alley dodging against the long stick, Tucker Martinez. And a save by Shea. And clear for Jake Maybacher as he's got numbers. Cross to Bowen. Back to Stecco as Stecco looks backside. Pass got knocked down by Vandenberg. So nice job picking up the ground ball by Stecco. So Hope's going to settle down, get its first line offensive midfield unit in. There's still 45 on the possession as Hind checks in along with Alex Goodall and Brace. 57 in the quarter, just over 30 on the possession. So let's see if Hope can get another goal and push its lead back to 2 as Bowen looks to work inside, working against Vandenberg. Pass up to Brace. Roll dodge by Brace. Shot goes wide left, backed up by Bowen. 13 on the possession, 33 in the quarter. Micah Vandenberg on defense, and with 33 seconds to go, we're going to get a timeout by Coach Dave Hoger. So we'll step away. Hope 8, Kelvin 7.
Whether you're building your dream home, buying a fixer-upper, or downsizing, the process can feel overwhelming. Let the local team at Lighthouse Title help the closing process be one less worry. Just ask your real estate professional or lender to close at Lighthouse Title. To learn more about how we're involved in our 35 communities or to ask us any questions about the process, visit us online at lighthousetitle.net.
My name is Evan Thomas. I'm a rising senior at Hope College. I'm a biology major and a chemistry minor on the pre-med track, and I play basketball here. Hope's really defined my goals and defined the path I want to set for myself. Coach Mitchell has been a big catalyst in my growth here at Hope, as well as many professors, specifically my lab professor, Dr. Calvo. I hope to use what I've learned here at Hope to continue my research in medical school. Through medicine, I hope I can erase healthcare disparities.
I'm Ryan Vanderswart. As an invested community partner, LBZ is proud to help share Hope College's stories of transformational impact.
So 13 seconds to go on the possession, 33 in the quarter. Michael Mann takes it out from the back corner. He's going to work against Josh Gage. Michael Mann doubled up. Looks to get it to Alex Goodall. 2 on the possession and nothing there for Sam Bowen. So double team by the goalie. A nice defensive look by Coach Dave Hoger. 10 to go in the possession. Here's David Brace working against Gage, flips it backwards, and that's picked off, and That's going to end the quarter. So that's going to end it after 2 quarters of play. Hope 8, Kelvin 7.
Every day, the people of Hope College are
leading,
discovering,
believing,
dreaming,
pursuing,
serving,
innovating,
exploring,
creating,
collaborating,
questioning,
curing.
We are finding new ways to do old things.
We are challenging the status quo
and building a legacy.
We are pursuing truth.
We are solving tomorrow's problems today.
We are thinking globally.
We are faithfully hoping.
We are celebrating victories.
This day and every day,
we are strengthened by our faith,
bound by a shared commitment to building community,
and dedicated to providing our students with a world-class liberal arts education.
Faithful,
welcoming, transformational.
This is Hope College.
What we're imagining now, as we look out to the future, is not just a tweak to the old system. We're imagining an entirely new system. In a Hope Forward model, every student who comes through the doors of Hope College would have their tuition 100% covered.
My name's Emma Duttmers, and I'm a communications major, and then I'm minoring in environmental studies. I play soccer. The first soccer game of my junior year, I tore my ACL. Our athletic trainer, Annie, was there for me right when it happened, and she was there for me literally every step of the way. That was definitely a huge growing opportunity for me, and it was really hard, but it really pushed me to be a leader with more of my voice because I couldn't lead by example on the field. It definitely made me take a step back and realize how much there's to be grateful for.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to share hope stories of transformational impact.
Yeah, my name is Travis Williams. I'm the CEO of the ODC Network. I graduated from Hope in 1998. I studied biology, and then I also played football. In order to be successful, people really need more than just the academic experience, but they need people to come alongside them and help them, coach them, mentor them. I find that Hope College has just been one of the best examples of being able to do that anywhere.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to help share hope stories of transformational impact.
Whether you're building your dream home, buying a fixer-upper, or downsizing, the process can feel overwhelming. Let the local team at Lighthouse Title help the closing process be one less worry. Just ask your real estate professional or lender to close at Lighthouse Title. To learn more about how we're involved in our 35 communities or to ask us any questions about the process, visit us online at lighthousetitle.net.
We are back to live action. Shot by David Brace, saved by Schaumburg.
For the Flying Dutchman, with the assist, number 16, David Brace. And scoring goal number 9, number 15, Alex Goodall.
That's going to go down as a turnover against David Brace. 9-7 Hope. Hope pushes its lead back to 2. And this is the point throughout the game where Kelvin has mounted a rally and closed the gap each time Hope's gotten a 2-goal lead. Kelvin's got a lot to play for. They are battling with Kalamazoo in the conference standings for the number 4 spot. The final regular season weekend. Conference tournament starts next week. Albion's going to be the 1 seed. Hope, win or lose, is going to be the 2 seed. And Kelvin battling with Kalamazoo to be the 4 seed. And Kelvin's played inspired lacrosse tonight. Thomas Smith gives way up top to Cole McKenney. McKenney dodges over the top. Deflected, and a nice in-traffic ground ball pickup from Luke Wieringo as he gets it forward to Owen Mueller. Mueller with a shot over top of the bar, backed up by Sam Bowen. Outstanding ground ball pickup in traffic from number 7, Luke Wieringo, as he pushed it forward to Owen Mueller. And an early opportunity for Hope with 60 that remains on the possession. Alex Goodall working inside on the crease. Bowen gets his hands free and shoots wide with 42 on the possession. So Goodall, along with Michael Mann, working a 2-man game inside. As Stecco gets a shot off. Not on cage and backed up by Michael Mann. 33 in the possession. Michael Mann working on Gage. Hind up top, rolls back, skips it across to Goodall. 10 on the possession. As Sam Bowen looks to dodge from the wing. Gives it up to David Brace, and Brace shoots high with 2 on the possession. So I think Stecco's just going to bury this in the corner, and then Hope's going to set up the ride, and he does just that. So a nice job defensively by the Knights as they force a turnover as time runs out on Hope. And Hope comes out in an early 10-man ride. And Kelvin breaks the 10-man ride as John Shea trots back into the goal. Christian Kohler with the ball at the midfield. Number 7, Bledsoe, checks in the midfield unit for the Knights. Nice job as Mulroney works against Robert Miner. Miner had a couple goals early in the game for Kelvin. There's Newhouse. And a caused turnover by John Foster. Will Jewell flips it forward to Mulroney, to Sam Bowen, and Bowen buries it in the back of the net. Beautiful bury by Sam Bowen on the transition goal, and set up by John Foster defensively, causing the turnover. And with 9:14 to go, Coach Hoger wants to talk it over with the Knights. Hope 10, Kelvin 7.
My name's Emma Duttmers, and I'm a communications major, and then I'm minoring in environmental studies. I play soccer. The first soccer game of my junior year, I tore my ACL. Our athletic trainer, Annie, was there for me right when it happened, and she was there for me literally every step of the way. That was definitely a huge growing opportunity for me, and it was really hard, but it really pushed me to be a leader with more of my voice because I couldn't lead by example on the field. It definitely made me take a step back and realize how much there's to be grateful for.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to share hope stories of transformational impact.
Max Zimmerman at the X, ready to face off against Nate Hansen. Hansen went 7 for 9 at the X in the last quarter, and really has given Kelvin an opportunity. There's Zimmerman, gets the win. Clears it back to his defensive mate as Luke Wieringo carries across. Hope up 3 with just under 9 to go in the third quarter. Biggest lead of the game for Hope at 3 goals. Coach Shanehal's sticking primarily with the same offensive midfield unit tonight. David Brace, Alex Goodall, and Blaine Hind. There's Brace, who inverts and works from X as he looks to get it inside to Stecco. Skips off of his stick and saved just before it crosses midfield by Blaine Hind. Hind has been quiet tonight. No goals so far tonight. Hind dodges from up top. Quick double team, and Hind shoots, and easy save for Schaumburg as Hind didn't get a lot on his shot on the slow bounce shot. Schaumburg has done a nice job in this game. 8 saves in the first half, and a lot of those on the doorstep, keeping Kelvin in the game. Nice job by Maybecker as he clears. Gets it free to Stecco, and Stecco buries it. Number 44, Colin Stecco, with the assist from Jake Maybacher. Nice job, Jake Maybacher, with the clear, beating Thomas Smith down the field and finding Stecco as he pushed up the left side from X. And Hope's lead grows to 4 with 7:17 to go. And Jackson Early, the freshman from East Lansing, Michigan, steps into the face-off X for the first time tonight. And won by Hansen. Early still on the field defending. Minor gathers the ball down the alley. Bledsoe checks in up top as Jackson Early got hung up and wasn't able to get off the field defensively, so he's still in there defending against Bledsoe. Gets a sidearm shot that goes wide of the goal. And that's going to be a penalty against Hope. That's going to go against John Foster. Foster got tied up with Newhouse. Newhouse's feet slipped out from under him, and as he fell, he took Caleb Foster down on top of him, and they're going to call Caleb Foster for a trip. 1 minute. Kelvin has been at 100% in this game on extra man opportunities, 3 for 3. So let's see if Hope can get a stop for the first time tonight on this unit. Kelvin has looked to feed from Chase Sparling, low to high. Here's Sparling on the wing. He looks inside this time. Pass skips across, and a nice job defensively by Luke Wieringo. But he flips it backwards to Kelvin. So Kelvin still man up. Smith up top. Looks inside, and that ball's deflected and picked up by number 44, Owen Mueller. So a nice job by Hope's man down unit as they get their first stop of the night. And here's Stecco as he presses the action and gets a lefty shot off that goes wide right. Hope up 4. 60 seconds on the possession as Andrew Lanham checks in at midfield. Lanham along with McCreary checking in at midfield, and number 23, Freddie Koplow. This unit has not seen a lot of game time tonight, typically playing more than they have so far tonight as Coach Shane Hells is stuck mostly with his first line midfield unit. So let's see what Koplow, Lanham, and McCreary can do. There's Michael Mann, and he finds the back of the net on an assist from Freddie Koplow. A nice look with a double skip pass, Freddie Koplow to 43, Michael Mann, and Hope pushes its lead to 5 with 4:56 to go. There's the win at the X for Hope. Caden Brainerd gets the win. Nice job defensively as Michael Mann gets turned over. A little sloppy with the ball by Michael Mann, and Josh Gage took advantage of it. Shot save by Gage. John Shea saves and clears to Jake Maybacher. Maybacher across the field to Mulroney. Mulroney turns the ball over to Gage. So a little sloppy by Hope. They had some opportunities, but turned the ball over just in front of the crease. Here's Sparling. Lefty looks to roll back and nothing there. So Coach Hoger says, let's hold, reset. Let me get my midfielders into the game. Nick Griffith, the sophomore, checks in at midfield. He's working against Luke Wieringo. Wieringo turns him over, so a nice cause turnover by the sophomore Wieringo. And Maybacher clears in traffic, so there's going to be the first penalty of the night on Kelvin. It's going to be a slash call by number 11, Ethan Curtis, as he slashed Maybacher. So flag down for Hope. Still 50-some in the possession. Here's Sam Bowen, and Sam Bowen buries it in the back of the net. Unassisted goal for number 11, Sam Bowen. Goal number 4 on the night for the sophomore attack from Forest Hills Eastern. Flag down. It's going to be a personal foul slash. So the flag will stand despite the goal. 1 minute slash. Goal good. There will be a face-off, but Kelvin down a wing player. Justin Riddle on the wing, along with Jack Cervantes and Liam Belote alone on the far side wing. So let's see if Hope can get the advantage here, man up for a minute and win the face-off. And Hope does win it. So man up for the Dutch for a minute. First man up opportunity of the night for Hope. Andrew Lanham checks in on the man up unit for the Dutch. And here's Lanham up top. Hope likes to find Lanham up top, rotate the ball, and then find Lanham on a skip pass. He's got a big shot, and so they look to get him on a hands-free opportunity when they rotate it counterclockwise, get it into his right hand. There's the look to Michael Mann off the pipe. That'll go down in the stat book as a save for Corrigan Schomburg as Michael Mann bounced it off the pipe. So a good opportunity for Hope, did not capitalize, and a nice job defensively for the man down unit for the first time tonight for Kelvin. Turnover by Schomburg as he tried to clear to his attack. .130 to go in the quarter. 60 seconds on the possession clock for Hope. Sam Bowen capitalizes. Finds the bottom left corner of the goal and took advantage of the room. The defender gave him 3 to 4 yards, and Sam Bowen stepped up and ripped it high to low in the bottom left of the goal. Give the assist to number 8, Andrew Lanham, the 6'4" sophomore from Rockford, and Sam Bowen gets goal number 5 on the night for Hope, and Hope is now doubled up Kelvin, 14-7. And that pass picked off by Kelvin. A nice job by number 22, Josh Gage, as he stepped into that pass from Bowen. So just under a minute to go in the third quarter. Hope has outscored Kelvin 6-0 in the third quarter. Kelvin was hanging around in the first quarter and second quarter, 8-7 at halftime. But Hope has exploded for 6 unanswered goals in the third quarter. Coach Hoger, I think, looking for something to carry some momentum into the fourth quarter, hoping with just under 30 to go he can get a goal, break the drought in the second half. Here's Wieringo working against Smith with 15 to go. Sophomore on sophomore. Smith looks to get inside position. And he does get inside position, unassisted, number 1, although they're talking it over whether he stepped into the goal intentionally. Hope defense saying that he stepped into the goal and it should be waved off, but not going to happen. And number 1, Thomas Smith, gets the goal working against Luke Wieringo. So goal number 3 on the night for Smith. And with 6 seconds to go in the quarter, Kelvin breaks the drought in the second half and closes the lead to 6. Quick win from 40 Max Zimmerman. Shot saved, and at the end of 3, Hope 14, Kelvin 8.
All the huge rivalries, and then here's this one right in West Michigan, right in our backyard.
It's Hope and it's Calvin. If you're going to win the league, you have to go through Hope and Calvin.
Everybody in the nation is watching.
In a Hope Forward model, every student who comes through the doors of Hope College would have their tuition 100% covered.
My name is Meg Morehouse. I'm a senior this year and I'm studying physical education and health. I am on the women's basketball team. We won the national championship when I was a junior. It was unbelievable. The education department at Hope allowed me to realize my passion about teaching. Anytime I get to go into a classroom and work with students, I just get really excited. My goal when I graduate would be to be a middle school physical education and health teacher. Hope does an amazing job of preparing their students for what is to come in the future.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to help share Hope stories of transformational impact.
There is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is Hope.
So we are back to start the final quarter at Van Andel Soccer Stadium at Hope College. 14-8. Hope extended its lead to 7. And on the face-off, we're going to get a flag, and I think that's going to go against Hope. We're going to get a cross-check, I believe, is going to be the call. And Kelvin is going to go man up for the 5th time tonight. 3 for 4 on the night for Kelvin. They scored on the first 3 man-up opportunities. Hope held the last time. So let's see if Kelvin can convert here and Coach Hoger can get a little extra momentum going. Kelvin scored with 6 seconds to go before the end of the third quarter. Deflected there nicely by Cam Dynas, but recovered by 18 Robert Miner. Smith with a rip, and easy save for John Shea, though probably not the shot opportunity that Coach Hoger wanted. Fairly early in a 60-second man-up opportunity, and Smith made it fairly easy on a high-to-high shot on John Shea. And Hope's going to look to bury this possession and get back to even strength. And a nice job killing the penalty by Hope. So back-to-back efforts by the man-down unit, keeping Kelvin out of the scoring column on a man-up. Goodall, Brace, and Blaine Hine check in for Coach Shane Hells. This unit has taken the majority of the opportunities at the midfield tonight. Both Goodall and Brace have scored goals tonight. Hind has been quiet so far. Not a lot of shot opportunities for number 19. Here's Brace looking to get his hands free. Does, gets the shot off with 9 to go on the possession. As Sam Bowen works against Gage. Rolls back. Feed from Michael Mann. And a shot from number 16 with 1 second left on the possession. And David Brace beats Schaumburg low. So with 1 second to go on the possession, Hope capitalizes and pushes the lead back to 7. Give the assist to number 11, Sam Bowen. Sam Bowen's had an active night tonight. 5 goals and a number of assists. And Caden Brainerd wins the face-off. Back to Sam Bowen, and Sam hitches, thinks about it, not there. Gets the pass forward to Brainerd, who gets a shot off. Saved by Stecco before it goes out of bounds. And Freddie Koplow, along with Andrew Lanham, checks in, along with number 4, Andon Rieger, the freshman from Illinois, and first game action tonight for the freshman Rieger. As he gets the ball down the right alley and looks to dodge. Nice job defensively as Kelvin closes off the dodging alley. So I got to believe at this point, Coach Shane Hells is telling his offense to be patient, work the clock, look for scoring opportunities, but look for them deep in each possession. There's a turnover that's going to go against Sam Bowen as Schaumburg intercepted that pass from behind GLE. There's Miner along with Ethan Curtis at the midfield. And Thomas Smith is going to step across the midfield. Curtis has been relatively quiet tonight. Smith with 3 goals, Miner with 2, and there's a nice individual effort by number 17, Chase Sparling, unassisted as he worked on Tucker Martinez and got his dominant hand free for the big lefty. Nice individual effort from Chase Sparling. Sparling comes into the game, the leading goal scorer on the season for Kelvin. Came into the night with 30 goals and 24 assists, and he adds another to his season totals there. And And Kelvin wins the faceoff as Nick Vitanto gets the ground ball. Hope's lead is down to 6, just under 11 to go in the fourth quarter. Coach Hoger gets his first line midfield unit back in the game as Ethan Curtis handles the ball, along with Miner and Smith. Smith works against Belote. And the shot from Miner goes high. 45 on the possession for Kelvin. Here's Sparling. Another individual effort. Shot bounces wide and across midfield and gathered by Kelvin. So shot clock resets. Brian Effinger letting him know that it hit the pipe, so that's going to reset for a fresh 60. There goes a twister shot from Thomas Smith, saved by John Shea. Hope's got numbers as Sam Bowen backs it up. Here's David Brace. Alley dodged on the left side, skips off the pipe, and doesn't go in, and kicked around but picked back up by Sam Bowen. So nice job on the alley dodge by David Brace. He got his hands free and shot off, but it hit the pipe. And that kicks around, and ground ball pick up by Corrigan Schomburg. Kelvin has done a nice job clearing the ball tonight. Hope has had very few turnovers on its ride, which is somewhat unusual. That's a point of pride for Coach Schelt with how well his attack rides and creates turnovers, but been fairly quiet tonight for that unit as Kelvin's done a nice job on its clear game. Here's Kohler working on the wing. Gives it up to Newhouse. Newhouse up top, working against John Foster, and Foster creates the turnover. Nice job, John Foster, causing the turnover on Newhouse. And with 8 minutes to go in the quarter, Hope gets its first midfield unit back on the field. Michael Mann settles it behind. Here's Blaine Hind up top. David Brace shot goes wide right, 33 on the possession as Stecco resets. Hind drops low to work a screen in a two-man game with Stecco. Rolls back. Let's check that. It's Sam Bowen. And with 15 on the possession, Hind works from X against the short stick defender. Nice job defensively as Kelvin deflected that ball out of bounds. 9 on the possession. Hind from X. And let's see if Hind tries to get a shot off or buries it. Gets a shot off wide of the cage, and that's going to go out of bounds, and shot clock is going to expire, so Kelvin will take over with 7:01 to go. Down 6. Kelvin's going to have to get some goal production in a hurry if they want to get back into this game. Kelvin has never beaten Hope in lacrosse in this series. It looked like that streak could be in jeopardy at halftime as Hope held to a 1-goal lead, but a big third quarter, and Hope has maintained a comfortable lead throughout most of the second half. Turnover against Smith there. Andrew Lanham checks in along with Freddie Koplow. And number 13, Nick McCreary, the sophomore from Rockford. So no doubt, Hope's going to work the clock here, kick it around and try to milk each possession and get a good shot, but a good shot deep in the shot clock possession. Bowen reverses, shot by Bowen just wide. Bowen and Stecco played a little two-man game at goal line extended. BTB by Sam Bowen, and a nice job on the pickup by Schaumburg as Bowen went behind the back. And we're going to get another penalty call against Hope for a push with possession from behind. That's going to go against number 8, Andrew Lanham. So penalty number 6. Kelvin goes man up for the 6th time. Hope's done a nice job the last several times out. And let's see if they look for Thomas Smith up top. And there's a shot by Smith that goes wide. Last time out, Thomas Smith took a shot from up top. That was an easy save for Shea. And that ball skips free on the turnover. Pick up by Luke Wieringo. And shot by Wieringo. Goes wide. A nice shot opportunity for Wieringo on the man down opportunity. So Stecco's getting double teamed on the sidelines. And Mike Schoenhels is going to call a timeout. So we'll step away with 4:45 to go. Hope 15, Kelvin 9. Kelvin double teams man on a nice job by Michael Mann, breaking the 10-man, and he feeds it to Alex Goodall. An unselfish play by Michael Mann as he gave up the empty net for his running mate, Alex Goodall, and Michael Mann with the assist. And number 15, Alex Goodall, this 6'2" senior, gets his 3rd goal of the night. So out of the timeout, Coach Hoger chose to pull the goalie so that they could double team the ball carrier, and Michael Mann did a nice job running out of the double team and making Kelvin pay with the easy goal. Interference is the call against Hope. So another face-off win for Nate Hansen. And Kelvin puts the ball on the carpet, but chased down before it rolls out of bounds. Turnover by Minor, picked up by Luke Wieringo. He looks cross field. Shot by Jake Maybacher. Goes over the crossbar high. So just under 4 to go in the fourth quarter. And Hope's lead stays at 7. McCreary checks in along with Freddie Koplow and Andrew Lanham. Kelvin looking to double team Stecco as he works himself out of the double team and buries it. Number 44 unassisted as Kelvin is pulling Schomburg out of the goal so that they can double team the ball carrier, and Stecco split the double team and buried the shot. So Stecco gets goal number 3 on the night for him, along with 3 assists. Hope pushes its lead to 8 with 3:34 to go. Win by Zimmerman. Shot goes over the back of the net on the bouncer, backed up by Stecco. Bowen looks inside and then gets it back to Stecco at X as Coach Shane Hells is making sure that his unit works the clock with just over 3 minutes to go in the game and the lead at 8. They're going to spread the field. Hope into its spread offensive formation. Freddie Koplow, Andrew Lanham, and Nick McCreary, the 3 midfielders in for Coach Shane Hells. There's Stecco, pass to Michael Mann, and a nice save by Schomburg. And a successful clear to Ethan Curtis. Here's Steven Zubek checking into the game, the senior midfielder from Melbourne, Florida. Ground ball by Andrew Lanham. Shot by Owen Mueller and an easy save for Schomburg. Mueller didn't get a whole lot of momentum into that shot, so an easy save for Schomburg. Here's Minor calling for the ball and looking for a shot as double team comes, and he got turned over. Nice job by Marco Molaroni turning him over, and ground ball pickup by John Foster. Here's Wieringo. Works himself out of pressure. McCreary checks in, along with the big freshman, number 5, Jack McNamara. Let's see if the big freshman can get his hands free and get a goal tonight. Great family, the McNamaras. Parents are big lacrosse supporters, as is his super fan grandma, Sandy Luxford. Jack's biggest fan, and I know she's always watching and cheering for big number 5, and so we appreciate Sandy Luxford always tuning in and supporting Hope Lacrosse. Here's number 5, and he gets a shot off hands free with the lefty and misses just wide right. 9 seconds to go in the game, and Hope's going to kill the clock. So that's going to do it from Holland, Michigan, on the campus of Hope College. And your final, Hope 17, Kelvin 9.
Can't none of y'all beat me. Boy, I'm so good, it feel like I'm cheating. The well of the storm, I feel like it's season. This type of drive could push Lamborghinis. So get yourself signed and have your own sneaker. I'm in the band, I'm pushing the meter. A legend like John for everyday people. I got the heart of a champion. I got the blood of a winner. I don't know how to be stagnant. I got way too much ambition. I keep on beating statistics. How would I be denied? My only option is winning. I'm crossing the finish line. I put myself in a place where nothing can top me. I feel like I'm space. It's bigger than profit, but still I get paid. My thinking colossal, not minimum wage. Talk to the loss like I know the way. Stay on my job like who need a break? It was impossible, I heard them say, but I'm like MacGyver to all my mistakes. Run it back home, now look at the bases. Been winning so long, I feel like a native. I got what you want, but you cannot take it. I do what you don't, cause I'm more creative. I put me on, no help for your favors. I'm breaking the mold to show you the flavors. I got control, you can't enable. I'm using my flaws to make me the greatest. I'm number one. I'm number one. I'm number one. Yeah, I'm number one. 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 Yeah, I'm number one. I'm number one.